If I was gonna buy a new gaming laptop If I was gonna buy a new gaming laptop,
They barely have pumped because they literally minted out like on the day. It was on March 7th, which is like pretty much when everything started going fucking shitty over here. So they didn't dump though. Like it was an 0 point. I only had to mint one. They said I could mint one, and then they airdropped two. So where's the price? I paid 0.08. No, 0.06. I paid 0.06 with gas to mint. And it's 0.88 right now. So I got three of them for 0.88. But on Monday, these things start revealing in like a staged reveal. So like first it'll be these like part of their head. Like I don't know, they made a graphic and showed it, but essentially the problem is that you could get like they have like little droplets around their heads, and some of them will be common, some will be rare. So the droplet will reveal on Monday. So you could get common droplets, and then people are like in the Discord are like, oh, it's gonna fucking drop to like 0.01 ETH for a common droplet. I don't know if it'll happen. We'll see. I mean, at the same time, it could moon pretty hard when the full art comes out because the art's nice. But yeah, it's hard to say. Because like right now, I could chop it for like all three for like $500 or something like that, around with fees, maybe a little less. Or I could, but still, that's so little, bro. I'm like, fuck that shit, man. I'd rather literally, not that, yeah, I already talked myself into it. I'd rather just chill and let it drop by 50% or more and then sell it for like 200 or 300 all three and take that loss if it actually nukes. Yeah, because also too, I could luck out and get all three with like some not common stats, and then I'm fucking bulling. So yeah, exactly. Well, and you know what? Yeah, you got to do it. I got to think back to my boy fucking during the bull run. I think I had sent it to you. He had minted that fucking Snoop Dogg sand thing, and he got the one of like there was three one of ones, and it was a 10K collection, and he got the one of the one of ones, and yeah, and he sold it pre-reveal, and he sold it for like $700, which was the floor, and it got flipped for like $100,000 after him. Yeah, like oh, like literally like oh, it was like 1,000x or 100x what he had sold it for. Fucking, he literally called me and he sounded like he was gonna vomit. I thought he had been hit by a car. He's like, man, help. It was about 100K. It was like 75 or 85 or something. So, so that too. Right now, I'm talking about potentially gaining or losing $300 or $400 when the upside, if you hit, is between well, right now things aren't like that. So, but it could be a 10,000 or $5,000 hit. So you're talking about oh, $300 or $200 or 500, bro. Just fucking sit on it, wait a month when it's all done revealing. If it's fucking worth 100, then that's what it's worth. And if it's worth 15 bands, then that's what it's worth. I watched them in person do the art. So, I mean, from an artist perspective, okay, like I know everything about the company because I literally they're from here, and I went and worked with them for 5 days. So I asked every question under the sun. They have nothing. Like they're not gonna make anything cool. Like there's no utility or anything. I mean, sure, they'll probably try to host events and things like that, but they literally were thinking of those ideas 3 days before mint on a whiteboard.
Word.
So then there's no utility. It's just an art project, but they haven't really tried to sell it as much. Other than that, they've just done really good marketing and like in terms of language to say like the like this is prepare for what's coming. They're not saying like
What's
we're
it
gonna
called
build
again?
better. Saison, SEI zon.
It's like a Spanish word or something, right?
I don't know where. Actually, I'd never even asked that where they got the fucking word from.
Yeah, like I feel like I've heard it before. Yeah, it's doing good, man. Shit.
Well, yeah. So the volume's been good.
God.
It's mostly blur farmers, but volume's fine. Fucking like, and they're literally local. Like they did good marketing. They had a big Discord and all that. But like, I don't know. In my opinion, I kind of view it as there's a lot of like, and I'm trying to think of similar named ones, but like there's a lot of NFT projects that really, I mean, there's a little bit of value, but for the most part, it is just an art project. And this is just an art project. That's all it is. It's a 10K PFP art project. Like people can argue like pudgy penguins and sappy seals and those type of things are like something else because their team's building, but they're just fucking. It's art. It's a
Honestly,
picture.
yeah, I feel like it really doesn't matter. Like as long as the art kind of hits and the price started off
Around
low enough, yeah, like
well, and the team just pretends like they're doing stuff. They don't actually have to like build a factory that
no,
you can go visit. But as long as they're like on their Twitter being like blah 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 blah,
talking to
and
people and yeah, like tweeting, being active and shit. That's all it takes, man.
yeah. So
Unity.
and they won't rug in that regard. Like they
Yeah.
they put up their money public. That I was surprised too. I thought because they didn't do anything about the money at first. I'm like, oh, they cashed out hard, like of course. But they actually put all the cash in a fucking wallet and it's just sitting there and they posted it. So they're doing everything to stay
In
long.
USDC.
No, in ETH,
Oh, damn.
which is fucking retarded. I don't understand why anyone does
They
that. It's like,
always do that.
well, it's like, bro, no one cares about your allegiance to the Ethereum Foundation. Fucking be smart. What the fuck?
Dude, every single project I've gotten into does that shit. And like
Well, because then people, if you dump it, especially if it's a lot of bread, they're like, oh, that's bad for the markets, bro. But it's like, dude, smoke dick,
who
bro.
cares? And you don't and TWAP it, right? Like sell it like slowly. Like you don't have
Well,
to,
you have literally for those large amounts, you have to, and
yeah.
any would just do that, load it up into a centralized exchange and
What?
sell.
Like it does billions of dollars of volume a day. Like a couple millions are not gonna do anything to the market. Like, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, I saw their stuff. So at the end of the day, I'm taking it from an art perspective, and I saw the kid doing the art. I saw all the art. It's not done yet. Well, they probably are close to being done now, but yeah, it looks fire. Like all of it's fire, super unique. So I'm just gonna pray every night that I get a super unique one, and I think I will. And then
people are sweeping. Yeah. Well, it's Blur, like you said. Yeah, I might have to buy one.
it's honestly not. It's like 60% blur, which isn't that bad. Like it's not one of the ones. Like if you go on like Icy Tools right now, there's so many collections that they're actual. It's a rug that's inactive, but it's worth only like $5 or $6. So people are like going back and forth and just like 30 of them just for the fucking rewards. It's crazy. All NFT volume right now is just farming. Like there's very very slim legit volume.
Yeah, and you know it's true because the OpenSea volume has barely changed. Like, and that's crazy. Like any extra NFT volume you see is strictly for Blur, and it's like it's probably like 100 people or less that are actually like farming this shit. Like in
I literally,
in that
bro,
size.
I'm so weird. I literally have been trading NFTs a little bit, like a lot since whatever in our group and stuff. I haven't even done it on Blur though. I've just done it on OpenSea because, like, I'm not gonna.
More intuitive.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna get more volume or anything like that. And I opened up Blur and I looked at it. I don't like the website. I am more comfortable playing with OpenSea. It makes me feel better.
They have like a collector's version of the site, but it barely looks any different. It's really just like they changed the size of the fucking icons. Like it's so stupid.
Well, and on a mental level, their color scheme is not mentally appealing. Like you don't want to just sit there and chill on that, bro. It feels like I'm blowing up a country with nuke codes. Like I want to go on OpenSea and just sit and chill like a marketplace. Like it looks nice. It's work. And the only thing OpenSea can fix is how it's down and slow and like fucking freezing all the time. That's it. Everything else is fine.
Yeah, and they've gotten so much better than they used to be. Like it used
to
be
like the activity page, so much stuff on it now.
Like They
Blur's
have a
a Blur's
light
a fucking
version. Blur has a light version, but even I just don't like the orange. It's ugly, and orange on white is disgusting.
seriously, bro. It literally feels like I'm trading like nuclear codes. I'm like, bro, this ain't fun.
It's not fun at
I
all.
didn't open it ever, and then I was like, damn, I should at least open
And
it, check it.
and
I
the
was like,
only
damn.
thing they had that OpenSea didn't have until now was bulk listing, and OpenSea
Yeah,
just added bulk listing. So like, I don't really see. Blur had a good run going, but they really needed to knock it out of the park. I don't think they did. Because Blur,
it's the same now as looks and X2Y2, bro. It's literally gonna be worth like 25 cents, and that'll be its
yeah,
value.
yep, yep. I don't see them doing anything real different here. Like they did do something different. Like let me rephrase that. I don't see them doing anything too different here. Like
It's
nothing that
actually
like yeah.
it's
Well,
simple math. No, there's no true ETH killer. Nothing is gonna flip ETH. Why? First to market.
yeah,
No one's gonna flip OpenSea. Why? First to market is
yeah.
literally the unbeatable thing as long as you run an efficient company.
And they're competent enough to keep like not innovating, but keep up with innovation, right? Like they're
Yeah.
able to copy whatever's going on. They keep up with what's going on. Like if they were tone deaf and just didn't change, like they would be gone already, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, they're keeping up. Sheesh. Let me check on the stream. I fucking was streaming for 30 minutes and
Gonna flip ETH.
didn't
First to market.
yeah.
No one's gonna
Yeah, we're
flip.
good. But like, if you look at their airdrop roadmap, it kind of looks interesting. Like you got okay, loyalty rewards is just the first thing, and they have like redacted F switch, no explanation what F switch is, some jargon like alien language looking shit, some mine floor shit. Like they have a lot of stuff coming up, bro, and like they don't even have 1155 trading yet. So, I mean, are we done, right? Like is it over, you know?
Yeah.
Like they do seem like a very competent team. I'm not gonna hold you on that. Like as far as having a pristine product out to market first before they launch anything, right? Like that's important. Not a lot of fucking projects even do that anymore, right? Only DeFi projects do that, but in the NFT space, you're not used to that. So I don't know, man. Like there is room for more than one exchange. There's plenty of crypto exchanges out there, right? So
No, yeah, there will be second rate ones, but
yeah.
I just remember the thesis like pre airdrop and directly post airdrop while I was pumping was goodbye OpenSea.
Yeah, I don't see that happening, but all I'm going off of is that they're not a one trick pony. They have what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Bro, that could be like 2 years worth of airdrops like to come. Like if
Yeah.
their token doesn't go to zero, but like they could have like 2 years of interest of people, especially if they're like I don't know, man. Like I don't even know what the shit is. Charting. Okay, so they're gonna add charts. The next thing is gonna be charts. I can kind of tell that, but I don't know like how they're gonna make that a reward thing. But I see charts here. The F switch completely enigma. Oh wait, no, the F switch. It looks like maybe you're swapping NFTs for NFTs, like allowing you to swap an NFT for another NFT based on its value.
Kind of cool.
F switch. I'm like literally looking at their website and just inferring based on the graphics that they have here, right? Like it. That's what it kind of looks like to me. This alien language shit, I have no clue. It looks like some token portal shit. I have no idea what this is. But it's enigmatic and very like intriguing, so I'll give them that.
So heavily shorted, injective or whatever, INJ. Is it injective?
Injective, yeah. Yeah, people are really excited about it for some reason. Like they do have something coming out, like I guess like soon, like or they have been seeing like more volume recently. I think their native dex is called Helix. Let me pull it up here. wonder if they have a coin. There's just so much to keep up with, dude. It's like, it's not enough time in the day. Helix.
Is doing really good. KAS.
What's that?
I have no idea what it does.
Let's see. Yeah, Injective Exchange, helixapp.com. I don't trust Google, but I'm gonna just trust this for now. I always like to, like, if I go to Google and I pull up a website, right? Like a crypto site, I'll like go to the crypto site, or even if it's like an OpenSea page, I'll go to the OpenSea page, and then I'll look for their socials, click on the social page, and then if the social page has like the legitimate social page, I'll just click on their links from the social page. That's how much I don't trust Google's links.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I do when I'm navigating crypto Twitter, like anything crypto related. For the most part, I mean, sometimes when I'm firing off, and if it's something familiar or whatever, I'm sure I do different. But like, yeah, no, exactly what you said. That's exactly what I do for the most part. I go find their Twitter, make sure, because I follow like now over 1,000 people on crypto Twitter. So if I pull it up and it's the right account, it's gonna have mutuals, and then click the link in bio. I mean, obviously that's exploitable, but I'm hoping that their link in bio hadn't been exploited in that very minute.
Yeah, like you're bringing down your risk there.
No, it's better than Google. It's because even with Google, like you can check it, but I've seen stuff before where people say like they can spoof the Google results and it'll appear like a different link when you're clicking it. So
oh yeah.
No, I use the Twitter way. That's so much better.
Yeah, it's crazy how Twitter has become such a like public good. Like if Twitter went down, I think it would be a really big problem.
Yes.
Like more than people give it credit for. Like I remember Twitter being like the reason for like insurrection in like Arab countries like in like 2008 and shit. Like there was like so much going on like with Twitter and being like this way for people to communicate without governments blocking them and shit. Like I'm sure it's still kind of like that situation now.
Oh yeah, it is.
All right, I'm on this Helix exchange. Let's see what's popping. Kepler, I can connect with Kepler. Cool. You can connect with Kepler or like MetaMask, so they have like an EVM like compatibility as well. So Injective's kind of like a lot of Cosmos chains are becoming bridges themselves to like from EVM to Cosmos. So Injective's like one of them, but it's like a derivatives exchange, right? So yeah, I'm looking at BTC, USDT, perp. They're all perps. Can you talk about perps a little bit? Like I have no idea like what the shit is, what to look for, like if anything, like you want to actually let me share my screen. Fuck it, we're going live. Oh shit, you still there?
Yes, I'm here. I can hear you.
So yeah, like I mean, I'm very bullish on DeFi, right? So like seeing perps and stuff like that, like you looking at this, like do you know of any actually DeFi perps at all? Like any perpetual swaps, anything like that?
GMX,
yeah.
Synthetic, DYDX, perp, Woo.
Yeah, let me pull them up actually. DYDX.
DYDX, GMX are probably like the two big like talkers right now. They're not actually like OG or like biggest, I don't think. Well, okay, GMX is biggest by volume. I don't know that for sure. I'm going off the top by saying that.
Are people just
GMX.
like farming a token on there or something, or like what's going on?
I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah, I feel like it's abnormal. Like I feel like people are farming, like doing like that volume. I think is like. Let me go to GMX real quick. I think I have a fucking trade open on GMX, cause like I remember people kind of talking about like all these DApps on Arbitrum that could be like, blah blah blah, blah for airdrops. So that could be another thing to keep in mind if people are talking about that. Just I think a notable point that I haven't really heard people talk about much. Cause it's like why like is GMX just amazing or like, you know what I mean?
They did an airdrop, I think, to begin with.
The GMX did or Arbitrum.
GMX.
Arbitrum didn't do an airdrop yet,
Yeah, no,
right?
arbitrary.
So it's kind of like that's like what I'm saying, right? Is like people are farming. What's like people are looking at like what's the most prevalent like DApp on Arbitrum right now, and they're like is GMX and whatever, and they're kind of doubling down on it, trying to trade on it just to farm a
Yeah,
possible airdrop on Arbitrum, right?
yeah, it definitely is being used as a like a
Proxy.
proxy for whatever. Like along with there was a bunch of shit coin farms popping off. There's actually a couple still doing okay. Like I don't really know what they're at today, but there's something called eggs. People were in like a Ponzi called eggs on thing, and then what
I
else?
love crypto so much, man.
There's a couple other funny ones that people were playing around with, like kind of like a pancake
It's
swap season on there. But that died off quick. That was at the latter end. This leg up, like probably from like February 1st to mid February. But I think GMX has a bunch of you like I don't know
dude, holy
exactly
shit, you
how
weren't
it,
kidding.
but I'm pretty sure that on GMX you can like get rewards if I'm not mistaken while trading, and also you can like uh I'm probably wrong with the language here, but I think you can create like LP positions essentially. So when traders are like liquidated, you can earn money from that on GMX because it's decentralized, so
Oh,
everyone can
nice.
participate in liquidity in on an asset or whatever. Um, uh,
Wait.
yeah,
The rewards you mean like swap like swap fees and stuff like that? Like they're
like
like that kind of thing.
click on
Like
earn,
oh yeah,
click
okay.
on earn button. So yeah, this is I think GLP maybe is what you earn. I think you earn GLP for trading. I don't really know. I know nothing about it. You'd have to talk to someone that knows about it, but I'm pretty sure you earn rewards just for trading. So like do $1 million in volume and probably get like $100 in a token or something like that. It's probably not that great, but something like that. Yeah, GLP. I think read it.
Yeah, bridge any of the GLP tokens to Arbitrum Avalanche. A list of GLP tokens can be found on the dashboard. Okay, what is a GLP token? Let's see
It said it at the very top, didn't it? At the top of that page.
that. Oh yeah. I just wanted to like see like their stats page, like where to buy it and shit. Okay, index composition. So it's like it's an index. That's beautiful. Oh man, I see why this is popular.
Yeah,
So
this is a big. This
Cosmos
is
is
a
gonna get something
item.
like this. Like, there's gonna be a chain that pretty much like does asset management. You can buy a token that has like an index of like. There's products out there on Ethereum even that do this. The reason I think that this, well, I'm being hyperbolic here, but this is cool, and I'm seeing similar things like already on ETH. But I'm more attracted to this because it's on Arbitrum than not Ethereum. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to fucking pay fees. Like the gas ruins a lot of things on Ethereum. Like it really does.
Oh,
Like,
totally.
when you're dealing with like even a couple grand, right? And like you're just chasing like 15% APY, like $30. That's like 2 months of your APY right there. Like
Oh, it's
so
horrible.
it's so bad. So like yeah, like seeing something like this and just being able to deposit in a decent fund and Yeah, there's Ethereum, Bitcoin, Chainlink, Uniswap, USDC at 94 fucking cents. Tether dies at 95 cents. Shit, man, that's crazy. Frax, yeah. Even Frax is fucked. Frax is worse off.
DAI seems like it's a little bit disposition because it's only I think someone said 30% USDC. So for it to be the same price as
It
USDC
makes no
doesn't.
sense, right? Yeah, it's more robust.
It should be like 98.9 or
Yeah.
98 or something. I don't know the math on it, but
Yeah, actually, let's no, I can talk about that or think about that later because like, well, whatever. I real quick, no, I have a position right now. I owe $4,000 a say in IST, right? So, what is my play? Buy back IST. It's a simple fucking thing, right? IST. So I might have to end this stream and smoke a bowl and buy some buy some of these staples.
yeah, end the stream and then just take it back to our call.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, man. I mean, this is what crypto is. Keep in mind I'm streaming, so if anyone's watching this, like definitely you know, keep on your toes. Pay attention to what's going on. Stay up late. Like if you're involved in crypto, you need to have a late schedule. There's no way that you can do this and have be going to bed at 9 p.m. I don't
Fortunately.
I don't think so. Not in an active position. Like if you want to DCA and just like be here for the long term, that's cool. But if you want to trade this shit and you want to be in the thick of it, like this is a nighttime game, man. Cause
My buddy literally like last night he trades derivatives with me a little bit, so I gave him a position last night and he entered it and went to bed for work, got stopped out in the middle of the night, and when he would have gotten, I was in the position with him, so we both would have got stopped out at the same time, and I was able to find another position to re-enter and make my money back in some more, but
yeah,
he worked all day, so he didn't, and now he's sitting here like, oh well, what do I do now? And that's the difference there, because literally I was up waiting for the position to play out. It got stopped out, looked for the next one, got into it, and he was asleep because he had to work. So yeah, it's what you
trust
said. It's
me.
an
So
unfortunate reality of it.
yeah, like I in 2020, like I really quickly realized like yo, making money in the market is very real. It's just like a patience game, and you need to have the
Oh,
time to do it. So if you're working and it's just not tenable, man. Like I could see it. Like I could see people doing it. I see people doing it, but they're very disciplined, man. Like you gotta be so disciplined and stick to your
type in
plans and shit.
type in KASPA on CoinGecko there and look at it. It's freaking nuts,
What the fuck is this? Man, there was a day where I used to know everything in the top 200. What the fuck is this?
bro. It just can't stop going down. It's only on MEXC right now, and like a couple other
It
places.
came out last year.
Bro, it just can't stop going up, and like in the worst conditions. It's crazy.
This is nuts.
I had a really large whale shill it to me, and he shilled it to me. We were talking. He's like, "Hey, Merry
It's a
Christmas. How are
layer
you?"
one.
And he's like, "Go buy this." And I didn't listen to him, but I should have.
Holy shit,
I'm
dude.
like 700% from Christmas.
Yeah, like, man, I hate when I don't listen. Like, I hear some shit and I don't listen, man. I have to. I heard a tip about Phantom at like below 15 cents, man.
Yeah,
And I was like, yeah, whatever. Okay, I guess so. Like, and then it pumped to like 15 cents, and I was like, oh shit, I missed it. So yeah, man, you get these tips like, what the fuck? At layer one, it's a DAG. Oh, I see.
what's that?
Yeah, there might be there. People used to talk about this, like what is it called? It starts with an I. I think it has like an X in it. The corticide. What's the project with the corticide?
Oh, Cortezi or
No, no,
Cort.
no, no, no. It's it starts with an I. It's like a fuck. Hold on. Let me type it. I X. It's like a IX or some shit. IS. Fuck. Man, I've never owned it or anything, so like, but whatever. Like, this is one of those projects that kind of like started this new version of a blockchain, and it's called a DAG, like a I don't even remember what DAG stands for. Shit, I'm so rusty. Um, oh, IOTA. It's still number 80 in the charts.
Well, that's a popular coin. I look at it sometimes.
Right. So IOTA is like a DAG. What they do is similar to Avalanche. Avalanche is like the new version of what IOTA is trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
And they're basically like when you have miners, you or validators rather, like people who are staking coins. The difference here is that when you're reaching consensus, you don't need all of the validators to reach consensus. You only need like a certain portion, and like you can reach consensus with like less nodes, and you can kind of like over time just say, okay, everyone's eventually gonna agree, and like, you just keep moving on until, oh, if there's an issue, then you kind of isolate like the conflict or any type of like fraudulent transactions and stuff like that. So I don't know. It's a totally different way of thinking about blockchains. I think it's definitely like blockchains are old tech, right? So DAGs are a bit of like a newer way of running nodes and shit like that. So whatever, like all that matters is that Avalanche has kind of proved that people are interested in the tech, and to see like other people using DAG technology, like even Phantom is a DAG as well. Like they're using DAG tech as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know what the fuck's going on with the underlying tech, and it really doesn't matter as far as day-to-day stuff. But when you're thinking like far future proofing and stuff like that, it's cool. But all of these chains can upgrade and change their consensus. Like it doesn't really matter. So, but it's cool to see like people are fucking with DAGs like that. I can see it. Like, I mean, what was the market cap when it first came out? Let's check. What the fuck is this? Caspa. It's a nice name too. Fuck, man. This shit is ripping.
Yeah, just knocking zeros off, bro. It's gonna be $1 one day.
Holy cow. Well, it started off like a zero market cap, bro. It started off at like, yo, man, 10 million market caps. Like, I want to like live in that bag. Between 10 and 20 million market caps, like, I should have been doing that a lot more in December. Or like all of last year, I should have been doing that.
All you need to do is find a project that's launching, and they has a team that's actually gonna build. Like, it can't be like fucking fake in your head either. It has to be legit.
Mm-hmm.
And like, that's how Ice blew up. That's how this one blew up.
You know what my Moonbag project is?
What?
And you already know me talk about it all the time. Is Ample
Forth. So long ago.
Bro, Ample Forth right now is at like a $40 million market cap. That's like so small. For what it is and like what it could be, I think that's like incredibly small.
Yeah, and you're in from a small market cap too, long ago.
Do you know they look up Spot, SPOT.
On CoinGecko?
Oh yeah, I'm pulling it up, but it's basically their stable coin. And like the way they have it set up, oh, it's dipped right now. Oh shit. God damn.
Oh, they're getting depegged.
They're getting depegged too. This is gonna be interesting. So yeah, like I'm gonna watch Spot. Like I'm watching all of the decentralized stable coins over the week and see how they do. But there's no reason that this one should be really depegging because it's not pegged. It's not backed by USDC. It's like recursively. I don't even know how. Like, but it's somehow backed by Ample. Like in like a very small ratio.
we are waiting for the Asia Open. Things have really just kind of went sideways now for a minute here.
Yeah, I figured it'll take a full 24 hours for this to all like really see how bad it gets, and then recovery talks from here. But I really don't see them not coming up with a backstop. Like, there's no way. Fuck, man, I was dealing with insurance claims, like with my house for the first time, bro. Fuck, like the rumors are true, bro. Like, dealing with insurance shit is so fucking petty, man. It's so annoying. Just make sure like that you document everything and get like them to say everything. Like, if you want them to pay for shit, like make sure that they, say that shit. Record that shit. So that you can get their ass later. Fuck. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream. It's whatever. It's been 52 minutes. I think we captured a good amount of the essence of what's going on today, and hopefully we can kind of keep doing this a little bit more regularly. But like, I'm gonna do this for sure, because like I do U Club streams. So yeah, U Club, U Club is actually like a good product, man. Like, cause they are not just an NFT PFP, but like it's two founders, right? Like, they're two musicians. The Paper Diamond, the artist, and then the other guy is like a music manager. I don't know if I've told you all this shit already. Sorry, but it's still recording, so whatever. We'll talk. These guys are dope, man. Like, they've been in the music industry for decades, so they've shown their clout there and have a lot of connections. But the manager guy, his name is Jake Udell. He is building like Metalink, which I believe I told you about. It's like a NFT trading app that you can use to see the floor of all of your NFTs. But not only that, you can use it eventually to trade your NFTs too. So like, I'll have like a nice little user friendly trading mechanism. Then you can also chat, which is really the main pull of the app, is that every collection that you have in your wallet will have its own chat server.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so Bored Apes, CryptoPunks, the way that they first launched is that they made the app exclusive to all of those guys. So, long story short, there's a lot of like big whales in the NFT community that are aware of this product and that want it to succeed, and see that Discord isn't gonna be like that chat app for Web3 moving forward. Like, I don't think people are doubling down on Discord that much. So if Metalink really does do a good job and doesn't have too many bugs when they really start pushing the marketing side, it might be a really decent play. They have their own NFT too. I think it's called a MetaMint. They're sitting at like 0.1. I think there's only like under like 1,000 of them, maybe around 1,000 of them.
The craziest thing ever, when you're done doing that, go to CoinGecko and then go to the stablecoin page and organize it by price.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, let me... I'm just changing the title of this. Let me do this. Holy shit.
You can get stablecoins for $1. What's the most expensive one that's legit? It looks like $1.10 or something. Oh my god, that's so funny. Some of these are so low. Why is DOT 4 cents? That's crazy.
Fire sale on stables.
Someone posted a picture of a stable called Note. I don't know where that's from, but that one's $1.10.
But I am interested. Alright, time to end the stream.